escalated to a point with the meth. She has meth psychosis. What's the possibility of entering through the back door? I'm really concerned she's gonna think we're there to kill her. I was a bad guy, a criminal, a dealer, and an addict. But now I'm on the other side. My name is Bullet. I'm an extreme interventionist. When a child becomes a threat to themselves or to others, when all else has failed, families reach out to us. Over the past 20 years, my team and I have battled to save over 1,200 kids from jail or death. My partner, Tony, he lost his son and brothers to drugs. He's committed to doing whatever it takes to helping others avoid that fate.
You're worth it to your family. The madness has got to stop.
Lauren, an abusive childhood and reckless youth, gives her the unique ability to connect with kids on the brink.
You will never forget this age, ever.
Mike, my oldest friend, I rescued him. He was near death, living on the streets. Now he's joined my team.
There is a kid out there who really wants it.
Some people have a problem with what we do. They say it's upsetting, traumatic. What I say to them, if it was your son or daughter, we're exactly who you'd want to call. We are the Extractors.
Cocaine, PCP, and now methamphetamine. She has been expelled from school. She's had to go to court for possession. She has been on probation, and she's been in the emergency room at least 10 times. When she started using methamphetamine, it's just really overtaken her. She has pulled out so much of her hair, the whole back half of it is just down to nothing. And she's down to 78 pounds. She's just a skeleton.
You look in her face, and I feel like there's no hope left in there anymore. She's just, shutting down.
I hate her.
Watching my daughter just wither away, I'm scared. I'm scared that one of these days, she's gonna die.
I'm terrified about Taylor. She's a girl in real trouble. Meth psychoses, depression, self-mutilation. She needs our help, and she needs it now.
You know, there's something else under the surface that we really won't actually see until we talk to Taylor.
There's only one way to stop her from killing herself, and that's by extracting her. Otherwise, she's gonna die soon. Taylor's out of control. She comes and goes as she pleases. I've asked her mother, Jill.
This is Jill.
Nice to meet you.
And sister, Brittany, and her stepfather, Doug, to meet us discreetly at our hotel. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
She's been high for so long, she doesn't even know who she is anymore. It's just like I'm sitting there staring at a stranger. I don't even know this child. I don't. So.
Where is she?
A homie's house.
Do we know who the homie is?
She never tells me, she just calls everybody homie. It's my homie. You know, my goal is I want her to find herself. She was such a wonderful kid.
She's beautiful.
Enjoying, yeah.
And what was she like when times were?
She always liked to be the center of attention.
I know she could play softball.
Well, that globbed up a lot of our time, and we did a lot
that.
of
We did that as a
bonding.
family thing. We'd go to the softball field, and Doug would pitch to her. We'd have one of her friends or maybe one of my friends be batting, and it was kind of like a family. We loved to do that.
She was excited about college, and
she was determined to get herself a softball scholarship, and now she doesn't even have the desire to get a GED.
She's gone from this child who obviously was a softball player and good at it to someone who I don't even want to look at.
Her drug addiction's literally causing her to lose her sanity. She's called the cops, called 911 on herself 6 times in one day and told them that there were snipers after her, people were following her.
She's exposed us to a lot of people and things that I would never have brought into my family.
Yet this is your family.
I voice my opinions, but ultimately I just kind of sit back and watch because they're my stepchildren, they're not my blood children.
I feel like this is my last chance for Taylor.
We are confident we're going to be successful extracting Taylor, but that's just step one. The only way we can do part two of our job is to understand the underbelly of what's really going on.
I honestly don't know.
You've never had a substance abuse problem?
Me? No.
Yeah.
I'm not innocent, but
No.
I would.
You never abused it?
No.
What were you getting high on?
Meth.
And how long ago was that?
15 years.
How long were you doing it?
Off and on for 7 years, actually.
You were able to just cut it off? Taylor, know you got high?
How did she get introduced to drugs?
I'm gonna take that one.
Why did he say that? I don't think that I necessarily helped, but it's not my fault.
You seemed to get defensive when she said that. Do you?
Because of the way she said it, she was like, it was my fault. Like that.
Wait, do you use drugs? Or
Yes.
Has she seen you do it?
Yes.
So what's your habit?
I'm addicted to heroin.
So what's your habit?
I'm addicted to heroin.
Tony and I would have never guessed that Brittany is a junkie. Everything suddenly got a lot more complicated. How much are you chipping away? What are you?
Probably close to $200.
$200 a day would set you straight?
That's about how much.
You have a
Substantial.
significant habit.
We've talked about us getting clean together.
Do you really want to help Taylor?
I feel like she always is using me as her excuse to not get clean.
Then you're going to have to get clean too. We still have a loose end with Brittany. She's basically hustling $200 worth of dope a day.
Exactly.
The one who needs the care first and foremost is Taylor. She's in critical condition. Brittany has just become an issue. Taylor can't come back home with her in the house.
No. In order to help Taylor, we got to help Brittany.
Right.
Lauren, why don't you go work the phones and try to find a clinic for Brittany? I need to talk to Tony.
Let's take a walk. Let's talk about this.
She's in the most vulnerable state anybody could possibly be in without being dead from their addiction. That's where Taylor is right now. One of the things that I think would be important to point out to her is that the same seat that she's sitting in right now are seats that you and I have both sat in.
Pain.
Pain. And pain has a relatability that...
I've had a lot of pain in my life because I lost a son from an overdose.
My wife and I were actually on an intervention. We got the girl and we flew back to San Diego, and
One son told my wife and the other one told me as we're going down the escalator.
Did you know he was in that kind of trouble?
No, he's doing good, man. He had 23 months.
I had just seen him. You know, sometimes you think you can go back and do a little taste. That's what he did.
She's gonna be high when we extract her, and she's so frail. If you put your hands on
I know,
her,
you could break
break
something.
her arm. It's very, very tricky.
We're going to have to plan a little more time at the site, wherever it may be.
The home would be safe, but the home also represents the place where she thinks snipers are coming for her. That puts us in a bit of a trick bag, though, doesn't it?
It does, but we're in control there, regardless of how freaked out she may be.
Where is the mom? Where is Doug? Actually, I don't want Doug there. I have nothing against the guy, but I don't think it's a good vibe.
Yeah, we don't know what frame of mind she's going to be in.
Is she
We
gonna
don't know.
think we're snipers, we're killers?
Whether we're snipers or not, we're the boogeyman at least.
So trying to get her to an airport is just madness. I mean, let's say we're even successful getting her through security, no problem. Everything is going smoothly. We get on the plane and she starts talking about bombs, snipers, this, that, the other thing. The guy will make an emergency landing.
Turn around and come back.
That's why definitely taking the highway as opposed to the airplane gives us a chance to de-escalate.
Agree.
The spirit of it is soft and nurturing. The event itself will be strong. I mean, I think we'll have a better chance of connecting with Taylor by not just snatching her right out of the home. Doug, I know you love your wife, and I know that creates quite an internal conflict for you, but we don't think it's a good idea that you be there. We just don't feel the dynamic is right. That's how we feel about that. We're gonna give it our best shot to connect with Taylor on a loving, supportive level. If she is uncooperative, this could be something that is upsetting to you and may not be pretty.
I don't care. I've seen her not pretty. I don't want to see her dead.
So let's stay focused on our game plan right now. We are gonna stay in touch with you, Jill, in the morning and arrive at your home 8:30. We're gonna assume that Brittany is gonna be down in her basement, right? Hopefully we'll get a chance to see Brittany tonight and we'll have a talk with her. And tomorrow is gonna be a new beginning for Taylor and for your family. But you guys need to be strong and you need to stay committed to what we're talking about. Let's talk about Brittany.
Where is she now?
Brittany's doing what Brittany does. I don't know where she's at right now. Hey.
Why are you not blowing up my phone? I'm stranded waiting for gas money because my ride is on E.
Where are you?
I'm not in town.
You knew we had this important meeting tonight.
I'm just trying to make sure that I'm not sick.
So this is withdrawal.
I don't like being put on the spot like this.
You need to meet us halfway.
I'm not.
Okay.
I will keep it quiet. I wasn't avoiding you guys at all.
All right, bye. You know, something has to be done about Brittany. Taylor can't come home to what's going on right here.
I know.
If she comes home to this, she's gonna go right back to where she is right now. I just got a text from the mom that there were some guys with Taylor last night and they left at 5:30 a.m.
So it may take all three of us to be on her.
Yeah, we may be extracting her at her peak of her high. I'm really concerned that Taylor is so unstable, this extraction could really go bad. But this may be our only shot. If we don't get to her before she goes back on the street again, she could be dead tomorrow. Hey, Jill.
Hey.
What's the possibility of entering through the back door?
I was just thinking I would leave the door unlocked and you could just come on in. If she's in her paranoid state, if she freaks out, we can catch her.
Okay. All right, bye. Keep in mind, our tone needs to remain
Right,
calm.
even if we're pulling her off the wall.
Right.
Okay, let's do it.
Hey. Hi, I'm Bullet.
Mom, come with me.
How you feeling today? We're here to help you. We are drug interventionists, and we're here today to take you to a treatment facility. It may not be what you like, it may not be what you want, but you are going to start to get help today.
Yeah, it's okay, Mom. Of course you're shaking. This is a long time coming.
I have a feeling that you know in your heart of hearts that something's going on that's not good for you.
I just don't want her to see you. It incites the kids. When they see the parent, they start saying things. How could you do this?
We're gonna make a new start today. Pick some things out to to wear. No disrespect, but Lauren has to stay with you.
So, I don't know, Mom.
It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. Go ahead, back up. Back up.
I want to dump this bag.
Heroin?
Tiny bit of crystal. Yeah, just flush it.
We're doing like rehab.
Mm-hmm. It's called Odyssey, and it's in Utah.
I want to talk to Brittany.
Brittany? Britt! I really did not want to wake up to this. I'm really tired, and this really sucks.
But this ain't just about you. Your sister, she's with us. She's in the car, and you should throw something on, and then you could go back to sleep to say goodbye to her. You should say goodbye to your sister and send her off.
I just don't feel good.
When's the last time you used?
A couple hours ago.
Uh-huh.
Taylor's still high from last night. She's gonna start coming down real soon.
Okay, there you go.
How you doing? Not good. You're gonna get help, baby. You're slowly killing yourself, Taylor. And this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and I'm so thankful you're taking it. This is really hard for me. I hope you know that. Okay? You're in good hands. These are good people.
I'm thrilled that Taylor's headed to the Odyssey house in Salt Lake City. It's perfect. I have no doubt she'll get the care she needs.
They recently just got it out of me.
Taylor's coming off a 4-day meth run, and she's still tweaking. Get her to open up and be really willing to go to treatment, that's gonna be a hell of a challenge. You didn't sleep last night, huh? Why couldn't you sleep last night?
I wanted to get high instead. Again.
How'd you start using meth? Like, what made you want to try?
I was born into the dope. My dad was like, that's what he did. Like, I was like, I want to try it, you know. And then my mom, I know she used to do it around 15 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And she got sober. And I was like, I know it's got to be good, so I was always wondering.
You've been through so much, but really this is only a small part of the rest of your life, you know?
It's too late to get to Salt Lake City today, so we're spending the night in a hotel. Since there's been a little bit of a change of plans, can we call your mom together? Want to say hi to your mom?
Yeah.
Hi, baby girl. How are you?
Sad.
Doing okay?
Yeah.
It's a good thing, Tay. It's a good thing for you.
Yeah.
If you can't see it right now, I hope you can see it in the near future.
Taylor, she seems frail physically, but she's very strong inside. My connection with Taylor is probably because she's been through a lot of the same things that I've been through. She feels like she's alone, you know, and I've felt that before. Today's the day. Yeah, we're almost there. We're less than 10 minutes out.
Rapidly approaching your new mailing address.
Yeah.
What are you thinking, Taylor?
I'm just nervous to be going to rehab when I stay clean once I get out.
What's the highest schooling you've completed so far?
I dropped out after my sophomore year.
Sophomore year, okay.
I want to get my GED.
Well, the good thing is you can do that here. The other thing that you're going to be introduced to is a lot of kids your age that are struggling with the same things. So it's not just staff that are supportive to you.
Okay.
Did you ever experience any physical, sexual, or emotional abuse?
All three.
Any suicidal thoughts or thoughts of self-harm? Okay.
I know her feelings. Growing up, I took a whole bunch of pills trying to kill myself several times when I was really young. And a little voice told me way back then, well, maybe I'll meet somebody else and be able to tell them that I went through it if I actually make it out. And I really believe that's the only reason why I have. Love you, sweetie pie.
Love you.
Do amazing, okay?
Okay.
Okay, I'm checking on you.
You did good with her, babe.
Yeah, you did.
Thank you.
You did, really did. She needed you.
She's just let down by people, and she wasn't protected. That's what killed me. You know, it's like I just want to reach out and like grab her with my heart and tell her she can still make it out of this. You know.
Lauren has a huge heart, and she knew how to reach Taylor. Lauren knows what these kids are going through, and she never gives up.
Taylor and I have gone down similar paths, unfortunately. And I wanted so much more for her than I ever wanted for myself.
This is why I do what I do. For me, there's nothing more important than helping kids get clean and find hope after years of hopelessness.
If she can do it, I have to do it. It has to be done.